What's up, folks? What's up, folks? This is Uncle REG back at you live. That's right. Today, streaming on both channels. We're gonna do this for a while. As you came through, support the channel. You know, on the other channel, got the Cash App, and Super Chat, and members and all that. Hit that. Become a member. I got to set my members up. Put the people in there I want on members, but yeah, support the channel. There you got to talk about Tasha K. Signed a big deal with Oceanic Tradewinds. I talk about that. It looks like she might be out of debt, or Cardi B. Talk about that and talk about the old content I used to do. I had to talk about this. I got to rant on that real quick because I'm just tired of people coming up. I think I want to go back doing that same old bullshit content, man. Come on, man. There's only so much you can do. And right now, I'm just blocking people. Say something about that, I'm going to block it. But anyway, and then we had to talk about the conversation that got stirred up again on here. Quite a few content talking about the situation of older men dating younger women. You gotta talk about that because some men on here, these panels, saying they want to date, I guess, real young girl, like, teenagers. 16, ain't nothing wrong with dating a 16-year-old, being with a 16-year-old and stuff like that, or younger. We got to talk about it. They right now, they got no shame now. Some of these guys out here, man. Goddamn shit's crazy. Back in the day, you'd be ostracized for that shit, but now it seems like, so they okay with it. How many women okay with that shit too, which is crazy. So we gotta talk about it, man. Talk about it. So first thing I want to talk about, it's on a Saturday, Game 7. OKC and the Spurs. I thought OKC was gonna get them, but apparently not. I'll put money on the Spurs, man, to go. I think that's what they want. Because remember, when New York got there the last time, it was the Spurs. They were playing the Spurs, and the Spurs beat them. Let's see if we can get some revenge. So that's gonna be a game. I think they don't want OKC, so I'm thinking that maybe the refs might do a little something in favor for the Spurs. I don't know. I'm just saying. So that game come on. What that time that game come on? It might be. Let me see. At 5, yeah, okay, yeah. So, hey, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna right on time. Stay on here for a minute and then go and watch the game. Yeah. Let's see who's. All right. So first thing I want to talk about is old content. Well, second thing, old content. Now, I'm tired of folks coming up on here. I used to come on here trying to get me. It seemed to me they're trying to get me to go back doing the old content. I think it was Locats who used to work on the panel. I said, I don't have no panels. You should know that by now. I ain't had no panels in months. There ain't gonna be no panels. Unless it's set up beforehand. But it ain't gonna be no panels. Them days are gone. I had enough of panels. Most of my problems came from the panel. So why would I go back to having a panel? Because these folks want me to keep doing this old content. They're addicted to the beef. And then yesterday, Ism came up there, and the first thing he said is what? If you got a woman yet? Do you got a bitch yet? What kind of response do you? What you think I'm in high school or something? A sucker? Some person that is low vibrational person? That's all I care about is bitch. Well, like a bitch is gonna save my life. A bitch is gonna save me from myself. Or a bitch will bring more trouble to you than most. What is this motherfucker they talking about? See, that's that pimp bullshit mentality he got in his head. I had to block him. I was thinking about it last night. And man, the fuck, man. I gotta block him. Because remember, it ain't no fair of blocking everybody else and I don't block him. It is what it is. Ain't nobody trying to hear that pimp shit, that pimp shit, macking shit no more. Especially now with gas high and stuff. And I'm the first thing you ask me that you got a woman yet? Why you worrying about my love life? What about your own? What the woman gonna do for me? I want some money. You didn't say, hey, how you doing? How you doing? Feeling good? Yeah. You got a bitch yet? His whole life surrounded by a bitch. That's what he said, a bitch, not a woman. Not a good woman. Not a upstanding woman like Kendra D. I could say a good woman like Danica Marie. Nah, a bitch. A hoe. The hoe got some money. What's she gonna do for me? A pussy? That is, you can buy a pussy anywhere. Now, in fact, you don't need to do that today. You might, young girls out here giving it away now. I tell you where his mindset is at. He live in California like I do. He know that gas is $6-7. I say, what the fuck I'm worrying about that for? I'm worrying about getting some goddamn money. Continue to pay goddamn bills. Water bitch gonna help me pay my bills? No, most likely she gonna want me to help her pay her bills. And then some. This is true, motherfucker, man. So I had to block him, man. I ain't trying to do with that. But this is what I'm saying. Motherfuckers still want me to do the same thing. And then he said, talking about, we can talk about the manifest stuff. Why would I want to talk about the manifest stuff? That shit's dead. Where they get? I mean, nowhere. That's played out. All that red pill stuff, all that shit is played out. It's gone. The fuck I don't want to talk about that for? Why don't you talk? That's what I'm saying. The motherfuckers telling me what to do. Why don't they do it? Y'all, you got a channel. You talk about the manifest stuff. You talk about this red pill stuff. You talk about the niggas crying about women on your own channel. Get your own crowd up. But you want me to do it because people over here was talking about it. So you have something to talk about. Get some content. I can't give y'all niggas content no more. I got rid of all that old content. Y'all got to go somewhere to get it or start your own channel. Y'all got channels. Y'all on here. Start your own shit. I keep having to say this on again after again. Motherfuckers just don't get it. You're doing content before what happened. Hey, it didn't work out. It's almost harder than you think to get people to come listen to you. It's not my fault. It's not as easy to get people to listen to you. But coming over here trying to get me to do this old bullshit, and then I take the heat. The shit goes wrong, which it went wrong all the time. It's your fault bringing him up. It's your fault bringing him. It's your fault bringing this person up. Why you got him on here? Why she got him on here? Oh, you got a woman's channel. I said I ain't got to worry about none of that bullshit no more. Because I got no panels. Want me to deal with, you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to put yourself on the line out here. Start your own channel and stop coming over here and telling me to do this again, that again. I don't. And another thing, with the slide thing, stop coming over here and telling me about what Slide did, what he ain't did, how he destroyed his people's channels and all this stuff. I don't want to hear that shit. You got a problem with Slide, go talk to him about it. He's right there. He's willing to entertain you. But don't talk to me about it, shit. I can't help you got a problem with him. Hey, I had a problem with a lot of people. Be a man or whatever and talk to him. Channel ain't destroyed. I got rid of my other channel. The other channel years ago got hacked. All because I was doing a certain type of content. Doesn't pay the rent no more. How many people got banned off of here because this red pill, manosphere content, beef content, banned channel gone. People come up to the house, knocking on your door and shit, mad at you, doxing you and shit. I ain't gonna worry about none of that shit. You want me to take all the heat, but y'all don't want to do that shit. Y'all don't want to take the heat. And I keep telling y'all, yeah, get your own channel. If you got a problem with somebody on here, like Sly or whoever, you go see him. Do a video. Go do like we go do back in the old days. Video for video. Do a video about him. And then he'll respond with a video. Gonna get somebody attention. Video for video. Video for video. And I know what some of y'all gonna say, well, nobody's saying nobody, but they keep coming over here. What are you talking about? Telling me about some bullshit. I don't hear that shit. I'm doing this over here. I'm doing the news like I'm supposed to be doing. That's it. And don't come on here if it ain't talking about some bullshit from the past and shit. If it ain't pertaining to what I'm talking about, don't even come up on here. Don't put it in the chat. I'm gonna block you. No, I'll probably block you the next day or something. Shit. Now, if somebody dropped off dead on here, then yeah, give me that news. Someone got flagged. Channel got messed up or whatever. Yeah, I take that news, but trying to get me to go back doing this and that and third old content. You should do this. You people will listen to you. No, I don't want them to listen to me doing that shit. Why don't you do it? I keep telling you, why these suckers who don't do it? You scary. You won't put yourself out there. Nah, put yourself out there like I do every day. all that trying to get me to do this. Y'all had a channel. Y'all could have probably worked on your channel and got your channel monetized, and probably could have got 10,000, 20,000 subs. Probably more than me. Way more than me, but you didn't do it. What's up, Odinga? General Manfred is still thriving. It's not even coming up on here. Yeah. Hold on real quick, man. Hold on. All right, I'm back. Taking on my food. See what y'all talking about. Okay. So yeah, man, I just wanted to go through that, man, real quick, man. I had to talk about that. All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is Tasha K, man. Tasha K, man. Big deal. Sign a deal. This big deal with an Oceanic Tradewinds. Now, this is the major partnership syndication deal. This is a huge deal. You know, it's the same entertainment and syndication company that that's responsible for the success of Wendy Williams. That's right. She's in the house. Wendy Williams. Now I don't know why she didn't sign before. Maybe because maybe she didn't need to. You know, making money herself and want to be independent, which is good. But maybe a little trouble she got with Cardi B. You know, will put her in a predicament where she have to sign with somebody. Maybe they always wanted to get with her. You know, but now they're gonna promote her and stuff. Let me run down the stuff that they're gonna do for her. Uh, yeah, man. Tasha K is trying to come up. Get this. We'll see. So what they're gonna do for her is now this company is led by Barry Bernstein. Oh, we know who that is. Announcement late May, the corporate aimed to back and span controversial media entrepreneur digital footprint into the mainstream national. So they're gonna take her, kind of polish her up, and and I'm sure that debt Cardi B would disappear. But they're gonna make sure that she don't get in no trouble like that no more. So basically, what they're gonna do for her is They plan to leverage Tasha K massive digital reach, which pulled an estimate of 150 million to 200 million monthly views. That's what she be getting, man. She should have been big time. She should have been out there already. That many views, that's more than most people that is in the mainstream is getting. To transition her platform into a widely syndicated media format. Wow. And then the Wendy connection. The media insider executive are drawn heavy comparison between Tasha K and the daytime legend Wendy Williams. Yeah, okay, you can say they both got big titties. One is dark skinned, one light skinned, but they both got big titties. That's it. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, that's a comparison I know. But as far as what the gossip, yes, it sounds similar. But anyway, Oceanic is notoriously the powerhouse behind Wendy Williams' former radio and television syndication success. And in origin, the deal was years in the making. Okay, so they've been working on this. Okay, sparked after legend radio Rick Party originally discovered Tasha K on YouTube in 2017 and bridged a connection to Barry Bernstein. So they've been trying to get her for a minute, I guess. Okay, and then the live comedy tour alongside syndication outlet Tasha K will hit the road this September for a 16-city, one-woman comedy tour titled Everything is Allegedly. So, hey, she's in the house, man. She's trying to do this shit, man. This is it, man. This is the big time. This is what she's been working for, what, 15 years, 14 years? Yeah, but I'm sure that they're gonna help her with her situation with Cardi B, come up with a deal or something like that. But she's gonna make money now, man. She probably get $100 million, because how much. We see how much Cardi B got. Now, she got $100 million, as they say. So I think that Tasha K will probably get to that point in a couple years. The fans she got, the loyal fans she got, the views she get, she'll get probably that. And remember, Cardi B career is going to wind down in a minute because she can't keep doing what she's doing. It ain't going to work. It's always somebody up next. She's going to have to try to, you can say, rebrand herself in a minute. Because doing the 304 ratchet music, that shit's finished. It ain't going to work. She only got, let's see how many albums she got. She only got goddamn one album. So how can you be an artist and have been out here this goddamn long and only got one album? Let me see, man. This is crazy, though, folks. Oh, she only got 2 official studio albums. But she got a lot of mixtapes. 2018, 2025, I Am Drama. We put that one out last year. And then he got 2 mixtapes, 2016, 17. That's before she got her first album. How can somebody be in the business this goddamn long? Basically, 2000, we're going to say 2018 to now. They only got 2 goddamn albums. This is crazy. I don't know. The record company is moving completely different. But she's supposed to put out a 3rd album this year. this ratchet, this 304 ratchet music is gonna get played out. You know, I think all these women gonna be in a breadline benching, especially the way they spending too. The way they spending money, they're gonna have to get on the reality show or something. Keep going. I'm just saying. But Tasha K seems like she's doing okay. Hey Cassandra, what's up? What's going on? Yeah. Yeah, it's what it seems like to me, man. The things ain't there. They don't be selling records no more. What kind of shit is that? You don't sell records. You just stream it. Drake, they're saying, okay, now I know they're saying Drake is, he got number one hits on Billboard 100. Yeah, he beat Michael Jackson for getting the number one hit on there. Yeah, but the problem is he still ain't the GOAT. He still ain't Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson sold how many records worldwide? Let's see how many records Drake sold. But in this day and age, Drake might be considered like the Michael Jackson because it's all about streaming now. Drake total, let me see, total. Album sales worldwide. Okay, he sold 170 million records worldwide. That's pretty good. Okay, let's see with Michael Jackson. Let's see. Okay, Michael Jackson sold 350 to 500 worldwide. Uh-oh. That was kind of okay. He's, that's about half. Drake got half what Michael Jackson sold. But Thriller sold what? 129 million. Let's go back to Drake. Oh, the Pure said told us he only was 42 million. The first album had 100 million units. It says his best-selling album. Views having 7 million. Well, we don't know what these other three gonna do, so we got to see. So you might end up passing Michael Jackson, but he got to sell another 150 million records. I don't think he can do that. See, back then it was all about the records. There was no streaming. There was no internet when Michael Jackson came out. That's pure records, vinyl, boom, units. He said of that total, he sold about 42 million pure traditional albums. Okay. Now, the 170 million don't count. Because it said because of modern music consumption is dominated by streaming, the massive figure-based equivalent album would combine pure album, physical sales, track downloads, and being on audio video streaming. So basically, he only sold 42 million. No, he ain't Michael Jackson. Okay, he only total raw albums he sold is only 42 million, and then 34 million of those in the United States alone. Michael Jackson sold 129 million of Thriller, one album. Let's see. Invincible was Michael Jackson's lowest, and that was 9 million copies. Some of you guys here can't even get that. Off the Wall was 32 million. His Off the Wall sold. Dangerous sold way more. Bad, 62 million. Raw albums that you keep, you collect, have dust on them. Music is extremely cheap. Anyone can make music. The industry is gone. Can't recreate the past. Michael Jackson did better than Drake. That's right, he did. Michael Jackson did better to me. Drake has access to more. Yeah, he's got more advertising and stuff like that. Now he'll probably he beat Michael Jackson as far as getting on the number one. Now he's probably the goat on that. But Fall Ross talent, no. Packing stadiums, packing night after night, sold out tours, 100 CD, 200 CD tour, well, about 100 CD or whatever, and sold all those albums. There's no more Michael Jackson equal to no more Grammys. Yeah. Support the channel, man. Hit the Cash App. I'm monetized as far as Super Chat. I appreciate it. You see it right there. I think they got a little gift too. They got the little thing in there. They said I got a gift thing here. I don't know. Weird. I see people with a little box coming up, a little present box coming up there, twirling around and shit. But the music industry is really, it's changed. And then, I'll make music and they don't even make the music the way we used to make it, where it's going to the studio 8-track, lay down the track, and something like that. And then, you still bounce it. It's much easier. But then it get people lazy too, because, they got pre-recorded, loops in there, and they can use the loops they don't even, So I was trying to tell AP and stuff. He said, use a Metrotone and stuff. Use, quantize it. Yeah, I mean, I don't. I mean, we didn't do that. We tried to keep on the beat. Play the music and then record it, and then drummer go in there and play his side, play his part along with the music, and it goes from there. There was it wasn't no quantitative things going on back then, not like it was there, where you just put it into the system, and then it makes everything unified, like, as far as the sound and stuff. If someone is falling off the beat a little bit, it take care of that. Back then, it wasn't like that. You got to have that shit right in your head and shit, man. And then the old recording sound better, man, because it was all natural. And sometimes what they do, they just record the whole band. They had the whole band in there and sing it all at the same time. And they go back, remix it, keep cut his part, make sure the part is fine and stuff like that. Yeah, that's another thing. Drake, what's the problem with a lot of rappers too, is that they do a lot of this collaboration. Which was okay, but then they started that because nobody was doing a lot of collaboration. I mean, when they did collaboration back in the day, it was like something special. Oh, you got this singer on this band. Oh shit, what the hell? You be like, you be happy, but now nobody's happy with that no more, because everybody's doing collaborations now. They burned it out. They burned out the collaboration thing. It's just like you got all 13 people on there, main artists on your thing, and they getting paid, they getting cut of your money and stuff like that. That's another thing. The budget go way up because you got to pay this artist to be on here, and then he want a 50,000, 100,000, whatever they pay, they charge. They're doing a verse on your shit and whatever, and um back then it wasn't like that, They made an album. They made an album. People want to hear that singer. They didn't want to hear 5 other people. It's almost like cheating somehow. That's what the collaboration, to me, it seemed like it turned into. But that collaboration thing, to me, started for the hip hop thing, rap. R&B, jazz, it wasn't like that. You might have somebody come on, here and there, but most of the time, it's the artist you hearing. Okay, Bruce, I'd rather be with you, the original live version. That's what I'm saying, is the original live version they got in the studio. That's what they used to do back in the day. Everybody except the shit. They got all the amps mic'd up on a track or whatever. Drums probably take a whole bunch because you got like 4, 5 mics on the drums. So we're talking about at least about 4 or 5, maybe 6, 7 tracks just for the drums. And then you got everybody mic'd up and stuff, and then you do the live thing. And then they go back, master it or whatever, instead of mix it down and then master it. And that's it. And there you go. Mix it down first, and then you go edit it or like that. What's the spirit of justice? Yeah, I heard that story. I heard about that story about Prince trying to run over Michael Jackson. I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah, that's crazy. That's taking the joy out of the music, man. That's not music. You got an AI and then you press it. And that's why these motherfuckers be coming up with songs now. Why didn't he come up with this song? He threw it to the AI. Put in the lyrics that he wanted, and that's it. Or then, you tell him what you want the AI want the song to be, the theme of the song, want to be, and then it come out, and that's what I'm saying. So how this motherfucker freeze get that song? He probably threw it with AI. Same thing, man. Through the AI. But they're gonna cut out a lot of people. A lot of people used to make songs for people. Now that's just gone now. So that took away some money right there. People that used to make people songs and stuff like that, you don't need that no more. They got the AI now. That's what's gonna fuck up. As far as the rap, I don't know what's gonna be affected. Hip hop, rock, R&B, what I don't know. But some stuff you just can't simulate, man, because some music comes from the heart, comes from the soul. What's up, baby? What's going on, man? Yeah, support the channel. Support the channel. Let's see what you're talking about here. Oh, it's animated? Okay. I don't know if you should believe these stories. Some of these stories, I don't know, Spirit. You might not. I don't know. Some of them stories might be fake. I don't know. I see a lot of those type of stories now. The cartoon, or they just kind of AI animated. Talking about Prince went into the guitar store and bought this guitar, and guy didn't know who Prince. All kind of shit. Eddie Van Halen battled Prince on the guitar, and he didn't know. All kind of shit. Is it Red? Red's dad version is online. It's beautiful and show how black people were into heavy metal. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was into heavy metal shit. I'm saying. Is AI put Asian? Yeah, man. A lot of people is just losing money, man, because people used to make people songs and stuff, and they put their heart into it. Now AI is doing it, but you know, it's just some stuff you can simulate, some stuff you're not going to be able to simulate. Is Ted Wright telling the story? Play it right now. I ain't gonna play it, man. He want me to play it. Nah, man, I ain't playing it. I think I saw it before. Think I saw it before. But there was a rival. There was a rival there. Now when I was doing security at the Prince concert when I was like 18, when I was first year in college, I got the little gig at the forum doing the security and stuff. Everybody went to see Prince. Janet Jackson, LaToya was there. It was up in the sound booth. I was right there. I was about to see them. I was about to be like this close to them, like this. Because I was guarding the sound booth. White guy pushed me down. And he was over there, yeah. Because he knew they was coming. I said, God damn, motherfucker. But we just got the gig. We ain't got paid that much money. I think we got paid like back then. That was in the 80s. I mean, $15, $20 or some shit like that. We were supposed to go like 4 or 5 nights. It was nothing. You supposed to got way more than that, I think. But you know, back then, you know, it was we got to see Prince free. So that was cool. It was cool. But my man fucked it up. That actually initially got us both the gig. You know, he flipped his jacket over, his security jacket over, and got in the front row. So with the security jacket, you could walk everywhere. Well, I just stayed at my post. You know, I was green man. I was staying at post. But he went in the front row, joined the concert, and they caught him. I said, God damn, and then we couldn't go no more. I said, man, come on, man. Really? You messed us up, man. We could have saw Prince for like about 4 nights. He was playing the forum for at least about 5 nights, 3 nights, 5 nights. Then we saw 2 nights. I think it was supposed to be another night, or another 3 or 4 nights there, and then he was gone. And I think Sheila E opened up for him because I think that's when the time dropped out. I thought the time was going to be there. That would have been crazy, but it was Sheila E open up for him, and that was it. That's when, like I said, Morrissey and them fell out. All that shit happened then. You know, he fired Terry Lewis, Jimmy Jam. But Janet was the Janet with her real hair, just coming off of Fame. And LaToya was a LaToya that still look good. Is the AI the future? The music will become a community event for fun. We'll be amazed what AI is able to do. What Cartoon City is in the background? What Cartoon City? Motherfucker, I don't know. Get out of here, man. I don't know what the cartoon. Talk. Oh, shoot. Asking some crazy questions. Let me just move him. Asking wild questions. Shit, that's something that comes with the program. God damn. I don't know what that shit is. I just use it because I use it. Hold on real quick. Jeez. I guess so, but shit, I ain't wanna. I mean, shit, this ain't no cartoon show. Shit, I don't know. No goddamn cartoon, man. Come on, man. Talking about something. We talking about something here, man. Now, if I'm talking about some cartoons, then you can say something about some cartoon shit, man. Now, the next thing I want to talk about, well, I gotta talk about this because a lot of people doing panels. I saw Cellulite, he was talking about it. That I guess some guy got on a panel, their panel they having, and talking about he want to be with underage girl. They had this discussion about older men dating younger women, basically the same conversation, but apparently now it kind of morphed into older men being with PDF files. We know the situation with Floyd and stuff like that. But now motherfuckers come out. I think what I seen today, DS1 talking about the same situation, that these guys are demented. They don't want to be with grown women. They want to be with the younger. These young girls, 16. You should know the difference between a young girl and a woman and stuff like that. Now when you're younger, it might be harder because you in that thirst. You might not be, but then when you find out, then you stop messing with that. You say, oh man, you can get me in trouble. I can get out. No, that's what we used to do back in the day. Yeah. But see, the one thing about these guys don't talk about is that some of these young girls be trying to push up on the older guys too. Where they looking for, father figure or whatever the case may be. Want to be like the older sister, be with the older guys, or the money situation. Some won't be pushing up on it, and that's one thing you have to. That's when the man come in and say, "No, I can't do that. I can't do that." Some women you just can't. You just got to say no to. You can't do it. You just can't fuck them all. You can't do that shit, especially if they're too young. It's crazy. You're gonna get in trouble. But this guy that was on that panel, I mean, he was act like that's not wrong. 16 is not wrong. 16 is okay. He was wilding out. He even say I guess younger than that, which is crazy. If Floyd Water was arrested in Colombia for dinner, no, it was Brazil, but it's worse than that. It's worse than that. It's funny how Chris Nolan trying to play Achilles on Austin. Well, Chad will cast that a transgender actor as Achilles. It's ironic, okay, that her mentioned that women, especially black women, have a mind of a 13, 14-year-old. Yeah, but she said that. But the thing is this, you know, we was taught that women mature older than men. That's what we was taught when growing up. Someone at 16, is a little bit more, mature than a boy that's 16. A girl that's 16, that is. But I think that Shasara Ali must be talking about the mentality. Now, is she right? Maybe that's why you have so much drama with young girls and stuff. They don't know what to do. They don't know if we want to go this way, that way, because you're dealing with someone that mentality is young. They said so. A woman's playing. Yeah, that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying. Spirit. I think there's a woman is playing Achilles. No, he said transgender actor Ellen Page as Achilles. Yeah, that's what he's saying. He's saying the woman is playing Achilles, but it's transgender. No, they ain't got no game. But this thing with Floyd, you missed it, man. Floyd was getting supplied girls by another girl up there that got arrested. You know that. Floyd Wallace, the girls he was getting was supplied by another woman that was up there that just got arrested. And she supplied him with her own daughter. Sick shit, man. Shit. You can look it up. I'll play the video again. Yeah, Ellen Page is a woman, so I don't know what I mean. You got to explain. Okay, Crystal Nolan cast a transgender actor. She's a woman. She transgender mean that she used to be a man. So you're saying that she got a woman playing Achilles? That don't make no sense. Achilles was a man. And it seems like some woke shit is involved in that movie, man. It don't look like that to me. I don't know. Oh, she became a man? So she considered transgender. So that means she considered transgender then. And then Adinga said, a lot of women in Brazil offer their daughters as prostitutes. Jeez. That's wild shit, man. For the money. So they got a sick cycle going down there. But apparently there's guys on here they're doing panels, man, that agree with men being with way underage girls, man. They just seem like they don't care. You know, Taz had to talk about it. I knew this. Oh shit! Somebody said some crazy shit. It seems like more and more is coming out saying that shit, like it's okay and shit. I mean, that shit ain't okay, man. But Sarah Light was mad as hell and stuff. I mean, whoever this guy is, I don't know. No, it was on the panel. He cursed him out, man. Shit. And then Taz, they came around the back end and got him too. So I don't know what's going on, man. You know, I mean, shit. I mean, people don't come straight out and say, "Oh, I want to be with a 15 or 16 years old." But then you had some people on here that said that a girl is a woman when she had a period. When she began a period, you know who that was. The Brazilian woman was playing Floyd with underage girls. Page was a woman before, known as Ellen Page, before transitioning into a male or man. Okay. Way underage girls. We ain't talking about underage. We talking about way underage. We talking about 7 and 10. This nigga is just. This nigga is insane, dog. I mean, this is crazy, man. And we know who it is, Ringo. That's right. He said that bullshit. And you know, but people still rock with him. That's the thing. People still rock with him. And it seems like more and more people are starting not to care. There has to be a cutoff age. 18 is, I say 18, you can't go wrong with 18. 19, you want to have fun, but if you're trying to start a relationship, you 30, 40, and I would start no 8 with no 19. Not well, 30, maybe 20, 21, 20, like 20, yeah, 21, 22, yeah. You gotta know, I say go with what Nation of Islam said. Half age plus 7. You cool. One guy I know, he said don't go no further than 11 years. Now what about Roger Allen Curry? Rest in peace. Now he married someone that was 25 years younger than him, but she was 28. She, it was, she wanted to do it. And he always said that she always wanted to be with older guys. She never wanted to be with younger men or men her age. So that's a decision she made. She knew she was getting into. So you can't say that he's like that, but some people say, well, he always wanted to be with younger women. No. He want to be with a younger woman, but not no young woman like, want to be with that. No. Underage girls, no. Sometimes they be thinking that if you got some woman younger than you, 20 years old, you was the one that was messing with underage girls back in the day. No. Had nothing to do with that. But so many dudes is doing that now. It's it's just like it's kind of fucked up. Hold on, real quick, man. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. But this conversation is coming back up, and it's coming up like a vengeance. Back in the day, it would have been big panels, on this and stuff. But now, I guess it is big panel with them, um, you know. But nah, man. I all I know is um. I remember when I used to go to the clubs and stuff. Sometimes some of them girls under 18, you just sneak in the club and stuff. Sometimes you can't tell, you know, and sometimes they get busted. The security guard catch them, but sometimes you gotta let them in because they be trying to hit them. And that's what thing that people don't tell you about. The club itself let them in and stuff. They look old enough and stuff. They don't say nothing like that. But then you can. I mean, if you observing enough, you can tell that they're young. Sometimes you can't, and that's where you get in trouble at. You find out, oh man, I thought you was that fake ID. A lot of fake IDs were going on back in the day in the club. You gotta be careful. Show your ID. You be thinking it is what do you call it? Shit. You can have sex with her and find out. Drop out the house and find out that boy was 16, or you probably try to pick her up or keep her out at night because you thinking she's 21 or some shit like that. Well, 16 and she can't go nowhere because what's the problem? Well, you can't go here. No, I can't. I gotta go home at 10, 11. Huh? What the fuck what's going on? Find out abroad is you dated with a 16. 17-year-old shit. You be like, fuck. A lot of guys got trapped up on that. Gotta be careful. That's even back then. America's going to Brazil and Colombia and now being extremely vetted for being allowed. Yeah, they cracking down on them now, man. Yeah, they cracking down on those guys now. All the guys. And the word passport brother is becoming demonized. I don't know what these guys online here are gonna do. Just like they got rid of the big towel, SYSBM, red pill. Still working on red pill. Red pill was virtually gone. They're gonna do the same thing with the passport brothers. And passport brothers is gonna be easy light work because you had three of the most visible passport brothers out there doing all kind of bullshit. And you got one of them is in jail for PDF file shit. Now they're cracking down on that, all of them now. Going there to sex tourists, looking for young girls. They ain't going there looking for the old woman. What man go to a country, go anywhere looking for some old woman? Oh, I'm about to get this 80-year-old woman. I'm going to get this 64-year-old. I'm going to get this 55. No, they going to look for to get some raw that's in their 20s. Preferably in the early 20s or younger. It ain't happening. But it was just an interesting conversation over there, man. It was wild, man. Just motherfuckers was heated, man. Say like was heated, man, because them niggas was talking some PDF file shit, dog. That shit, I was like, God damn, you really said that on online? You really say that shit? You really say that crazy shit? Knowing that, motherfuckers look at content creators on here, FBI out here looking at content creator. The law is looking at really? All this crazy mess? Y'all need to get these motherfuckers off your panels, man. If you know the dude is on that type of time, man, y'all need to get him up out of here. But it seems today, that dude is the one that's gonna get the bigger audience now. He gonna have a bigger audience. People like him listening to him because they agree with him. Look at Ringo. They ain't stopped Ringo. So we get more subs and stuff. So he said that goddamn bullshit. He said. They don't stop these guys now. It's almost like they becoming a thing. This is bad. This is crazy. Look at that what's that? The Cameron dude. Him. He back on YouTube. I'm just saying, man. Another one too. After being convicted or some shit like that. Jeez. I don't know. But anyway, man, how long I've been on here? Okay. That's all I got. Let me see. That's all I got. Sunday, I give you a little longer show. I want to get ready for this game and stuff. I'm just going to watch this game. Got to see who's going to go play in the final. I'm going for the Spurs. I'm thinking OKC, but I think the Spurs. I think they want the Spurs. I think the league want the Spurs because that's the team that beat the Knicks 27 years ago in the finals. Part 2, revenge. Got to see it, or they'll lose, which would be crazy if they come this far and lose. Or they're gonna be mad at man. New York is gonna be mad as somebody gonna get shot. Somebody gonna get shot, man. I'm just saying this. I hope not, man. I want the Knicks to win. But anyway, folks, thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. Thank you for support. Like I said, get Cash App back. No Super Chat back. So support the channel. I appreciate it. Give me a like, give me a sub. I appreciate it. So until next time, which is tomorrow, I see you on the other side. Peace.